It's a bank holiday Monday. We're here at the ground of Folkestone Invicta. That's the Fulwick Stadium for the annual clash with Hythe Town. Well, Folkestone Invicta have made a super start to the season and sit on the top of the league. More of that later. Hythe have struggled and are still looking for their first win. So this is not likely to be a close contest here today, at least not on paper. Let's have a look at the lineups then. There's the Folkestone Invicta lineup. And, well, not many changes. I think probably one since the last time we were here, and that is that Ashley Miller comes in the number 9 shirt with Ian Draycott, I believe, being injured. Let's have a look at the bench then for Folkestone Invicta, and just the 4 named, and Roland Edge is amongst them, so a little bit of a problem maybe trying to get availability for everybody here. Hythe Town's lineup then. Well, new signing Joe Mant in goal is there, and Ben Jordan also from Ashford is there, and notably Stuart Zanone, another recent signing from Ashford, making his debut here this afternoon. 47 goals for him last season. Hythe bench then, and they are able to name 5, including substitute goalkeeper Roddy Hayward. So that's the league table then, and Folkestone sitting proudly at the top there, 13 points from 5 games played. We do say it isn't that meaningful at this point of the season, but it's starting to become more so now. And certainly there is a concern for Hythe, with them being down there with just 2 points from 2 draws, and the rest have been defeats for them this season. Skipper there limbering up for Folkestone, Liam Friend. And Hythe players, there's Stuart Zanone, a man that's recently been signed, much talked about, and they're very pleased to have secured his services. Our referee this afternoon is Simon Finnegan. Through here for Stuart Zanone, he might have a chance here. Ooh, what an early debut that would have been, but for the save from Tim Roberts. There wasn't an awful lot of room there to squeeze the ball past the Folkestone Invicta keeper. Stuart Zanone, prolific scorer, almost opened his account in the first minute there. Sent in by Matt Newman then. Joe Mant, well, he palms it and then gathers at the second attempt. Maybe caught in 2 minds there, whether to fist it away or catch it. In the end, he didn't quite do either, but was able to descend upon the ball in the end. It's on by Phil Starkey. That's a great ball. John Pilbeam has room to work with here. Delivered the cross early. It did take a deflection. There's some improvisation from Carl Rook. Wasn't able to get it on target and therefore test Joe Mant, but it's about all he could do with it. Scott Punton a little too enthusiastic with the challenge there, and chomping away at the heels. Taking the kick quickly. It's coming in. It's headed across by Carl Rook, taken down by Ashley Miller, and eventually it's sent wide. Ben Jordan up. Got to go again though. Carl Rook challenges, and Ashley Miller here might have a chance. And seemed to sit in the air a little bit long for him there. And all he could do was just tap it forward. Matt Newman again. Goes past Sam Fisher. It's a good run. Matt Newman lays it out to Ashley Miller. Cuts inside, spins, and the outside of the boot. That's a clever finish from Ashley Miller. Found the corner. No way that Joe Mant could get that far across his goal to keep that one out. An Invicta strike first here in the 19th minute. Ashley Miller, a bit of magic from him. Let's have a look at the slow-mo replay. Thought he might shoot there, but he decides to wrong foot Ben Jordan, and then just dinks it with the outside of the foot. It's a very clever finish indeed. So Folkestone Invicta take the lead here. 19th minute goal from Ashley Miller. It's a very good ball for John Pilbeam. He's got the better of Josh Birchall, John Pilbeam. He's also gone past Ben Jordan, and now Bradley Jordan intercepts. Ben Jordan having to move here. Joe Mant out, or a bit of a mix-up between the two of them. And Carl Rook shoots, but Ben Jordan, I think, with the block, has gone long, looking for Ashley Miller. Oh, how did the 2 defenders miss that? A great chance for Ashley Miller here. Oh, he just delayed too long. Gave Scott Punton the opportunity to make the challenge. Stephen Butcher. It's a good ball for Sam Conlon. It was read by Nat Blanks. Dolan making himself a nuisance back there, but the ball crossed in from Sam Conlon, taken at his near post by Tim Roberts. John Pilbeam steps in, not enough on it though, gave the opportunity for Josh Birchall to intervene. Here's Jordan Wells now, looking to create some space for the cross or shot. He's got it over, Sam Conlon returns it to Jordan Wells. Tim Roberts got a touch. Oh, and in the end Liam Friend decided rather than wait for the goalkeeper to pounce on that, he'd better clear it. And that's going to drift behind for the goal kick. It's a decent one too, and Carl Rook, well, he didn't get enough on the header. Needed to be glanced, but just needed just a little bit more purchase on the ball there, just to steer it into the far corner. It's finally got down on the floor as Phil Starkey plays it out wide to John Pilbeam. Take on Josh Birchall to get his crossover here, and he's managed it. And it was Ronnie Dolan at the far post. Here's Jordan Wells. Dealt with easily by Liam Friend. And Matt Newman, he's somehow come away with the ball there. And it's Ashley Miller. And he seemed to delay again. And Joe Mann sliding in. Hasn't been an awful lot in it in this first half, so nothing to displease the Hythe manager too much here. Jordan Wells goes down. Gets up though, again. Might get a shot away here, and does. And it's a great challenge. Frankie Chappell, I believe, that made that one. Just came off the Invicta number 5 for corner. Sam Conlon then with the Hythe corner. It's going far post. Fisted away by Tim Roberts. Ollie Lee can, well, he can't put it back in because Invicta's got it through to Ashley Miller. Nat Blanks. Oh, that's a careless one, and Stuart's a known here. And he's tried to get it to Jordan Wells, and in the end, it was indecisiveness by Hythe this time. Bradley Jordan. Invicta, though, still haven't recovered from that moment. And here's Sam Conlon. He's got the ball into the middle. Josh Vincent with the throw for Folkestone Invicta. Matt Newman in a bit of space, he was. Sent it back out to Josh Vincent, crossed in. Nobody attacking it. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see. Now Bradley Jordan, good interplay here from Hythe. It's Jordan Wells again. It's a good ball out wide to Stephen Butcher. Cross towards the far post, just a little too high for Sam Conlon. Jordan Wells does retrieve it. Looks to play it back in, and again it's too high for Sam Conlon. He climbed, but he couldn't climb high enough. Ronnie Dolan getting it away. Equally a purposeful run from him. It's a decent run as well. He's got the ball across. Liam Friend defending at the near post has got it through to Matt Newman. Now it's Phil Starkey. Wide here for John Pilbeam. Phil Starkey again. John Pilbeam sets off to try and get onto the return. He gets there. John Pilbeam delivers the cross in early, and Carl Rook is in the middle and puts it away. Well, that's a fantastic move from Folkestone Invicta. They broke all the way out of defence. Patient build-up, but fast build-up. And it pays off for them because Carl Rook was in the middle to just stroke that one home. Just needed the deftest of finishing touches. Not an awful lot to do with it. The pass in was precision. So a look at the slow-mo replay. In comes the ball there, and it's the simplest of tasks. Side foot for Carl Rook. So they turn defence into attack there, folks, in Invicta. Carl Rook adds the second goal for them in the 52nd minute. So Nat Blank strides in. Looks to set it up towards the far post, and Joe Mann, amongst the crowd of players, gets a fist to it. Ashley Miller turning it inside to Carl Rook. That's John Pilbeam. Delivered into the box again. And it's come for Matt Newman. And I don't think it was Joe Mann that got the touch on there. I think it might have been Stephen Butcher. But it's a corner. Now here's Ashley Miller. Well, they thought about the flag going up for offside. Joe Mant in to make the save. Ben Jordan getting it across to Stephen Butcher. Here's John Pilbeam. Through to Ashley Miller. Goes for goal. Tim Roberts out. Doesn't get a convincing fist on it, but it is cleared. Sam Conlon challenging again. Carl Rook, though, uses his height to advantage there. And around the back here. Oh, Joe Mann has come right out. It's bounced over his head, and he must score here. Phil Starkey, and he does. Well, it's a big error from Joe Mant there. Simplest of opportunities presented ultimately there to Phil Starkey, and it's 3 for Folkestone Invicta. Replay then. He's just completely misjudged it, Joe Mant. And the net is gaping, nobody there at all, so Phil Starkey plenty of time to pick his spot. That one coming in the 69th minute from Phil Starkey. Well, it's found John Pilbeam. And Ollie Lee dashing back there, but Joe Mant averting the danger. He's beaten to it by Joe Mant. Oh, Sam Fisher's lost it here. It's Nat Blanks. And there are 2 of them there. That might have confused the issue a little bit as John Pilbeam gets the shot away. And Joe Mant is behind it. Chris Elliott into the air from the skipper, Liam Friend. Rennie Rivera trying to get it through. It's gone behind Stuart Zanone, who's trying to tee it up for Jordan Wells. Hythe would be intent on keeping a modicum of respectability to keep it at 3-0 if they can, as the corner comes in. Just too high for Nat Blanks. A shot might come in here from Josh Vincent. Did, but lacked real conviction. Here's Ashley Miller. And the header from John Pilbeam. Didn't quite get enough on it, John Pilbeam. Could have seen that one disappearing into the far corner. Could have been a much more embarrassing scoreline for Hythe at 4-0, but as it is, that one went wide. It stays at 3. And John Pilbeam can cross it in. It's too near to keeper Joe Mant at his near post. And as Joe Mant clears the ball out, the whistle blows for full time here at the Folkestone Stadium. And in the end, it's a comfortable win for the hosts, Folkestone Invicta, who see off their local rivals at the Folkestone Stadium on a very damp and dreary afternoon in late August on the bank holiday Monday. Well, Folkestone Invicta, top of the league. This 3-0 victory will have done their cause no harm in their quest to try and take the Ryman Division 1 South title at the end of the season. Hythe, meantime, have problems. They've got to try and find a way of scoring goals. They've brought in Stuart Zanone with exactly that in mind. But it's very early days yet. He needs to develop an understanding with the men around him. I'm sure he will do, and the goals will start coming. But Tim Dixon will need them to come as soon rather than later. But it's a great result here for Folkestone Invicta. They've inflicted a 3-0 defeat on their local rivals. It ends Folkestone Invicta 3, Hythe Town 0.
Eastern Counties League game that kicks off 7:30, 7:45 down at Hythe.